Okay, this is going to be a vinyl finds, and then it's going to turn into an unforgettable album covers video. Okay, vinyl finds. James Brown, 12-inch extended dance mix, Living in America, taken from the original motion picture soundtrack LP Rocky. And this thing's just got the same song on it over and over again. And the reason why I bought this, James Brown, Living in America, I guess 12-inch single. And here's the disco. Is because I bought this 12-inch single. And this is Weird Al Yankovic, Living with a Hernia. I picked this up. I thought I would get the original that this parody was taken off of. So there you go. America and hernias all together at once. Okay, here's a new album I picked up. The vinyl is very fancy. And it's the McCrackens. And the record is Eggs Alive, and it's the McCrackens band playing somewhere in Europe at a live concert. And even when you speed it up, it's like a mediocre Screeching Weasel ripoff type band. But I got it for the album cover. So there it is, the McCrackens, Eggs Alive. And I just can't remember where I saw this album cover before. It just eludes me. All right, here we go. I bought this at the concert I was at for this band, Snafu. They're from Detroit, and they're kind of like thrash metal, leaning a little towards punk rock, but not very much. But the songs are good. You can tell they worked on these songs to try and make them as interesting and as entertaining to listen to as possible. This one is called Exile Banishment. So if you're into the thrash metal, here's a Detroit band that does it up just right. Snafu. Okay, and this was the other band playing at that same concert. And this is Possessed, Revelations of Oblivion. And I got this one autographed. I don't know if you can see it. It was signed with a silver marker. Lots of lyrics. And this is old-time thrash metal, black metal. Yeah, black metal, thrash metal from early 80s San Francisco. All right, let's put that right there. It's a double LP on a very fancy vinyl. And it's pretty good, but I don't think it's as good as the Snafu. But it's right, like, running second place to the Snafu record. Anyway, if you're into the thrash metal and the black metal, that Possessed album might be something that you want to check out. Okay. Now, let's get into some more records that I bought directly from the band. I have a thing about that. And this is the Cherubs. I went and saw them night before last. And these guys they're like the Melvins, but the singer is, I don't know how to describe the singer for this other than he's, just kind of crazy. So it would be kind of like the Melvins with a crazy singer. And I had the band because they were there, and I think I was the only one that bought any merch from them. Anyway, they autographed the record for me. And this record is called Hits on 45 for 33 Pleasure. And you can bet I had to speed this thing up. And I bought another record from the Cherubs. And this one is called Immaculata. Immaculata. This is the Immaculata record. And here's a little thing that tells all the lyrics. And here's the record. Very confetti-like. Get in there. And here is the record jacket. Oh, and there's a lyric sheet inside. And it's autographed to me. And they wrote funny little things about Detroit on there too. So that's the Cherubs. So if you're into the Melvins, you'll probably dig the Cherubs. Okay, what is this? Oh, now we're getting into the record covers that once you see them, it's hard to forget them. Let's put these here. Always lots of cleanup after one of these videos. And here is the unforgettable record jacket. When you saw this as a kid in the Kmart, oh, you just had to have it. Just for the explosive cover. All right, here's another cover. And this is Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. Again, you saw this, you didn't forget it. Crazy cover, guy with a bone. He's gonna, I don't know, doesn't even look like it's been cooked. And here's another wild cover that you see, and you definitely give a second look to the LP when you see this. This is Possessed by Venom. And here's another great album cover. Sticks with you forever. Killer Pussy Bikini Wax. Wow, words can't describe. I would describe what these records sound like, but you should already have them. That's all there is to it. Here we go. This is LaWanda Page, Watch It Sucker. This, I don't know. There's nothing to say about this thing other than it's Ann Esther. I guess if you hadn't seen Sanford & Son, this album cover probably wouldn't do much for you. But I've seen Sanford & Son. All right, this is Lewis Black, Revolver. And this is a smaller record this time, but it shows the comedian Lewis Black, and he has a pistol in his mouth. And this had me staring at it, and then I said, you know what, I'm buying it. And it's a good comedy record. Because Lewis Black is a comedian. Oh, and this thing came with this. This is kind of strange. You know how sometimes they'll throw a CD in with the album? Just in case you don't have a turntable yet, you bought the album. Anyway, here's the CD that came with the Lewis Black Revolver. Just the tiniest CD ever. All right, let's get into a few more. All right. You're not going to ever forget this. There you go. This is by the Ministries Quartet. And here is the Let Me Touch Him album cover. Just soak that in. Uh-oh, it's gone. There you go. All right, here is Lard, which is Ministry and Jello Biafra. That thing kind of burns itself into your brain. And I wonder if I'm holding these records up too high to where the phone isn't getting them. Well, if I'm doing that, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's move on to this album cover. And I will say something about this band. They're not very good. But wow, what album cover. I think they're from Seattle. There you go. That's my advice to you for the day. Okay, and this is the last one. This is the Meatmen, Crippled Children Suck. And this one is severely autographed by the entire band. And the back of it is pretty rough too. And those are unforgettable album covers for today, for a sunny day. All right, that's the end of the video. Oh, here's the poster from the wall of the bar for the Cherub Show.